looks to me to be a continuation of what Russia and North Korea have been doing all along. There may be some more high technology transfers from Russia to North Korea, but beyond that, it's a new development, but I don't think it dramatically changes things on the Korean Peninsula. I don't think there's a possibility of an immediate escalation. And if North Korea were to attack in any way, it is a fact that U.S. forces and U.S. civilians who are present in large numbers in Seoul would be harmed. So no U.S. president can stand by and have harm come to U.S. citizens. So in consultation with the Republic of Korea, there would be an immediate, and I would hope, full response. Well, as I say, it's going to be hard to know what really makes a big difference in the missile arsenal of North Korea. They've done pretty well on their own, assisted by Russia, Iran, Pakistan, particularly A.Q. Khan back in the day. I think initially what I look for is the possibility of North Korean soldiers supporting the Russians in their invasion of Ukraine. This will be an interesting development. And as the North Koreans have not been involved in any conflict for so long, I'm afraid, bloody experiment for them. Look at what happened to the Russian soldiers. They have not been in combat in so long that they've suffered quite a bit, huge number of casualties. North Korean military has had no combat since 1953. And I feel if they are used by the Russians in Ukraine, they will come to a very bloody end. I do see that possibility, notwithstanding the difference in populations between Ukraine and Russia because of the huge number of Russian casualties. Russia also needs troops. So it'll be interesting to me to see if North Korea becomes the provider of those troops. All eyes are on the Putin-Kim summit, to include Chinese eyes. Let's recall that Putin had his summit in China, and it's clear to the whole world that Russia is the vassal of China. That is not comfortable to Mr. Putin. I'm sure China, who's always had a difficult relationship with North Korea, is looking very carefully at this agreement and calculating on what it may mean for them. Let's be clear, North Korea and China have never liked each other. Their relationship has been one of mutual convenience. I'm just making the point that Putin having this summit with North Korea and having this agreement is something that Xi Jinping cannot ignore completely. That Russia is clearly inferior in the relationship between the two. It's not a comfortable situation for Russia. So I don't know how long it can last. I think right now they will maintain the status quo, and they'll just look carefully as things move forward. There's a new situation that all of us in Asia face. You'll remember the famous axis of evil in the early part of the Bush administration. What we have now in Asia, in my view, is an axis of instability. China, Iran, North Korea, and Russia. It's a new development. And how it'll turn out, who can say? But it's just something we have to be aware of. And in the meantime, Japan, Korea, the United States, we're having very close, again, security cooperation with the Yoon government and the Kishida government will certainly continue. The government of the Republic of Korea has looked for a lot of understanding from the U.S. about our extended deterrence. So if South Korea were to develop their own nuclear weapons capability, first of all, the actual possession of nuclear weapons is very difficult and very expensive. Second, if the Republic of Korea has her own nuclear weapons, why doesn't the U.S. continue to extend the nuclear umbrella? It would say to the United States, we don't have faith in your alliance. And that sets forth activities in our political system. It would have repercussions in Japan. So I've got confidence right now that the government has sought and will continue to seek greater understanding about nuclear weapons and our extended deterrent. But when the discussion develops, if it does, the implications are much broader than just Republic of Korea DPRK relations.